Good morning, I am Shashi Gurun and welcome to online learning programming in C++. Till now we have discussed various conversions like decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexa and others. So in this video lecture I will show how to make a program of the conversion, that is from decimal to binary. So let's start with the topic. In this, I will show you how to make a program of conversion from decimal to its equivalent binary number system. Before that, let us recall how to convert the decimal number system into its equivalent binary number system. We know that in the video lecture number system we discussed the conversion from decimal to binary number system. We divide the number by 2, that is 2 8 ja 16, remainder is 0. 2 4 ja 8, remainder is 0. 2 2 ja 4, remainder is 0, and 2 1 ja 2, remainder is 0. Now this is done in paper. Now how to do in program? First of all, we declare an array in a program, that is int a5. Now all these value will be stored in a array, that is 0 0 0 0 1. This is starting from 0. This will be a1 and this will be a4. That is, it will look like this in array 0 0 0 0 1. This is a0, this is a1, this is a2, this is a3, and this is a4. So all these remainder are stored in a array. Now the question is how to calculate the remainder in program. For that we use this operator, that is modulus operator. So we will use this operator in a for loop, that is ai equal to n by 2. This means when the number 16 is divided by 2, the remainder will be 0. That will be the first element of array. Similarly, the next value, that is 8, that is calculated in a program by using this instruction, that is n by 2. Now this number is 16 divided by 2. The quotient will be 8. Now next time this revised value will be used here. Now the 8 will be divided by 2. The remainder will be 0, and that will be stored in a second element. Now again this will be divided by 2. Now the revised value of n will be 4, and again here we will find the remainder of 4. The value will be 0 and it will store in a third element. This process continues till the n is greater than 0. Now all these values are stored in an array. So to print the value that is in a binary form, we have to follow in a reverse order, that is 1 0 0 0 0. Like in conversion from decimal to binary, we follow bottom to top. So here it is in a direction, that is right to left. This is a Turbo C++ software where I will show how to make a program to convert the decimal number system into its equivalent binary number system. So to make the program, we have to use the header file. There are two header files, that is iostream.h and conio.h. In this header file there are predefined function and some objects which are used in void main function. That is, in void main function we use sometime clear screen, and also we use get function. So these are predefined in a conio.h header file, and we sometimes take input from the user, that is by using cin, and to display the output on the screen, that is by using cout, which are defined in iostream.h header file. So that's why this header file are used. Now to make the program, we first declare an array, that is a5. Here the size is 5, so it will store maximum 5 bits. N is a variable so that the user can enter any value during runtime. that is enter any number. So whenever the user enter any number, that will be stored in a variable n. Here I am using /n so that it print in the next line. Now we will use for loop, that is for int I equal to 0, n greater than 0 and I plus plus. Within the for loop I will use a I that will be equal to n modulus operator. This modulus operator is used so that the remainder value can be find out, and this remainder value will be stored in the first element of the array. After that, the new revised value of n will be n equal to n by 2. This is to find the quotient of the number. Suppose the number is 8, then the 8 will be divided by 2 and the quotient of 8 is 4. So that next time we divide that number by 2 repeatedly. Make sure that the n value should be greater than 0. After that, we will print here the message, that is the binary equivalent of the decimal number which is entered by the user. Now we will use for loop so that whatever the value are stored in array, that will be displayed on the screen. Now this time the I value will be in a reverse order, that is I minus 1 semicolon I greater than equal to 0, then I minus minus. As we have to follow bottom to top approach, that's why here the I value is from reverse side, not from top side. So here I will print, that is cout AI. Now get function is used so that it can hold the output screen. Now compile this program. The program is compiled. It is showing one error. Here by mistake comma is used. It is semicolon. Now again compile the program. So here you can see the output screen, that is enter any number. I am entering value 8. The binary equivalent is 100. Now I enter the value 9. The binary equivalent is 1001. Now I enter the value 15. The binary equivalent is. So now you have understood how to make a program of the conversion. First of all, the steps should be clear how to convert the one form into another form. If that steps is clear, you can use that steps in the program. So you can make program of other conversion and see the output. Thank you.